All right, hello everybody. I would like to welcome you to another guitar lesson. Today we're going to work on the Johnny Smith harmonic minor scales. Okay, these are again good to have in your bag of tricks, and I'm going to not spend a lot of time on them because they're like if you've done the two octave major scales, like once you get the hang of it, they're not that difficult. It's, the biggest problem for me is just the open positions, but I can never really remember those all that good. But it only takes me a few minutes to get them back in my head if I'm using them for a song or something. But I don't really end up using them that much, so it might be because I'm not really. I would like to be a jazz player, but I just end up going in different directions all the time, it seems like. So these are the two octave harmonic minor scales, and these are Johnny Smith in his book. He kind of combines them, but I kind of broke them up on the previous lesson. I did the two octave major scale, so today we're going to do the two octave minor scales. And again, it's going to kind of follow the same sequence. We started on C last time and went around the circle of fourths. So what I'm going to do is A minor is the relative minor to C, so we're just going to start there. So we're just going to start on A minor, go around the circle of fourths that way, and hit all the scales. And I'll put up a few diagrams and stuff and on the video. Oops, let me see if I can get this where you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so we might as well just dive right into this. I'm not like a harmonic minor expert guy. Like I said, I haven't really been able to use them that much in some of the material that I've been doing, but as far as just a great exercise to know and a great way to organize your scales, this is perfect. Okay, so A minor. So remember we have our chord shapes. That's the important thing about the way Johnny Smith sets this up, because it's a good way to organize. So you have, this is shape 2, shape 3, and this is shape 1. My guitar is always out of tune when I do this shape here too. Need to do some work on this guitar. Okay, so so that's going to be the first one, and then shape 2. Now that first one, that's one you're just going to have to remember. I'm going to put I'll put a diagram up on that one. Again, it's like I had to go back and go, okay, what was the notes, because it's just something I don't use all the time. These other ones are much better because you can actually, they're movable. Okay, so this is the first. Again, this is shape 3. Then shape 1. That sounds cool. Actually, this chord, if you ever play it like this, you can just play. You play the open A string. Okay, so then shape 1. This is probably the hardest one out of all of them, because you have this little jump in here. So right here you're going to have to jump up like 1 fret. Then you have this little slide. Oops. So now we go around the circle of fourths. That was A. We're just going to come here on an A major scale, since you now know your major scales. Okay, that's D. So let's go through our chords. So we have a D, a 1 right here. 2 minor, or shape 2 on a minor, and then you're going to have shape 3 up here, okay? So let's start with shape 1. Again, now this is going to be exactly like the one we just got done doing up here on the A. Now you have that one space there, so we're going to go. And notice you always have that leading tone, what they call it, that little half step, right back to the D, or to the beginning note of the scale. Okay. Now shape 2. Let me do that a little bit slower so you can see what's happening with that. Okay, and then we come up to shape 3. Again, this is a repeat of the one we've already done on A. Again, let me do that a little bit slow too, so you can see that the fingering on this, because that's a little bit tricky. Fun to do once you get the hang of it, though. So let me see here. Here we go. Right there, you're kind of stepping out of position a little bit. See, now you got to get this here. And not to worry, because after you go through this sequence, you're going to do it enough times where you're going to have it down, and it'll just kind of come naturally to you. You know, the closed positions, you know, they're actually pretty easy once you get the hang of them, and they're fun to play too. So, okay, so now let's go on. So now we're going to go to the G, okay? So we did D, so now we're on G. So now we've got 1. And again, if you're kind of a beginner, or, you know, maybe intermediate player, early intermediate, this is great because you have to know where your notes are on the neck of the guitar, and you've got to know those chords. So that really helps you get around on the neck. Because I'm always surprised, like a lot of times when I'm teaching my students, you know, they've been playing a long time, but all of a sudden when you start doing this, the weaknesses start popping out, because, oh, where is a G note on your A string? Okay, so this really is a great drill on a lot of different levels. Okay, so here's 3. Here's your G here. Here's 1. And then here's 2. I might have to stop and tune this guitar. Of course, it could just be me. This is just a really hard shape for me to make for some reason. I've never been able to make this shape all that good. Hopefully you can do it better than I can. Okay, so let's go with the first scale. Okay, there's 1. Okay. Again, this one here, same shape we've done. Okay, then. Now we come to C minor. So our first C minor, the position 1, is right down here. Okay. And so the scale that goes with that, Yeah, and this, this actual C minor right here, it's nice to know, because if you can just grab just the three notes out of it, it's really hard for me to get, to get the whole chord down here. I don't know if I would ever, yeah, it's like I just really can't play it down there. But it's good to know. A good example is like I was learning that song, Keith 98.6. At the very intro, it does like see, that's that C minor right there. So it's good to know it. So whatever that's worth. Not one of my favorite chords. Nothing I would actually try to play on purpose. Not the way I play it. Okay, so that's one. Here's two. Okay, and then we've got a C up here. This is going to be three. Oops. I'm just going to start going through these faster now because once you have the shape down, you're good to go. Okay, then we're going to go, we were on C, 1, 2, 3, 4, now we're on F. Oh, darn, another open one. Here we go. Let's see what happens here. Okay, that's a little bit tricky because you have a couple open strings. Okay, here we go on one. Then two. Oops, we're going to do the B minor. Oops. Oh, I'm sorry, that was B flat minor. Okay, so then thought that didn't sound right when I went up the neck. So we can do it there on position 2 or chord shape 2, and then chord shape 3. And then we have this is good practice because when you shift frets and the dots are in different places, it kind of messes with your brain a little bit. So, and it is a good practice. Okay, so we were on B flat. I'll come up here. So next is E flat. Okay, so we have a shape 1 here. Okay, then a 2. And then a 3. Okay, then now we have A flat minor. It looks like we can do a 3 and a 1 here. So let's do 3. Okay, then shape 1. Okay. and then 2. Okay, so now we were on the A flat. Now we have D flat. Okay, so here's a so we have a 1, and then here's going to be 2 here, and then a 3 up here. F sharp minor. We've got a one chord here, or a 1 shape. I should have said that's a 3. Your first shape is a 3. How's that? Okay. And then we have a 1 right here. A 1 shape. To the B minor, so we have a 2 shape here, 3 shape, do that again, okay, and then we have a 1, oops, we were on B here. We're going to go to E, so we have 1 shape here, I think I played an E major there, so that first time. Okay, this is E minor, do that one more time. You know, the trick to this chord too is, like, if you don't have your fingernail on your 3rd finger, if you don't have that trimmed, that's what makes this chord so hard, because the way you have to put your hand on the fretboard, it's like if that fingernail is a little bit too long, you're not going to get that chord. Of course, now if my pinky was just a little bit longer, it would be much better. So let that be an inspiration to you guys out there with short fingers. So I'm just making excuses here because I can't play it right. Maybe I need to practice more myself. Here we go. Let me do that one more time for you. Okay, and then 2. Here. Then 2, 3, 4 puts us back to the A minor, and guess what? we're done. Okay, so we cycled through um, the complete circle of force, and got back to where we started. So those are the harmonic minor 2 octave scales. I don't have a whole lot to say about them. I'm not really that experienced with them. I haven't used them a lot, like in the scales. But as I said earlier, it's great to have that. As in your bag of tricks. I'm sure that there's going to be some opportunities that in the future. In certain songs. And again, can't say enough about this Johnny Smith method as far as just organizing your scales. So I like to practice them every now and then and kind of go through them and again, all your harmonic minor scales. So that's awesome. So, anyways, that takes that's about it on this lesson. I guess that takes care of that. So thank you so much for dropping by, and I hope you enjoyed this kind of dry lesson. But sometimes you got to roll up the old shirt sleeves, and some of the upcoming lessons are a little bit more fun and enlightening. Okay, so we'll look forward to I'll be looking forward to doing those. So thanks again. Subscribe to the channel and check out my website. Feel free to join over there at musiclessons101.org. It's free to sign up, and I've got like lots of chord charts and some songs, and I'm uploading backing tracks when I have time as well. So stuff for you to practice along with. Feel free to leave any comments, and I hope you have a great day, and hopefully we will see you on the next Johnny Smith video if this one didn't totally bore you to death. Okay, thanks so much. Bye-bye.